Attention, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Welcome back. That just gives me that Mortal. Yo,
what's up?
That his and her, the Yang thing reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Never mind.
Say it.
It reminds me, the symbol of the yin and yang reminds
me.
Oh,
like yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yep, that was the plan all along.
I see it. It's doing its thing. Okay, now we live. Let me get to sharing.
Yep.
Sharing.
Copy. Come on over to the tube.
Of the U.
I'm trying to get it. So what's going on? It's too bad we don't have our other co-host, his yin, her yang, our co-host Twan this evening. He had a family emergency, so our prayers go out to Twan and his family. Also, we do have a really good show tonight. I'm excited because, well, Najee has no idea what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I watched the first video. I didn't watch the second video, so now I'm gonna watch the second video with y'all. So we're gonna do it together.
But before we get started, let's do what we normally do, which is to introduce ourselves. I think I'll go first this week since I remember who I am.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm hot tamale this evening. So you can find me at n._d._Trinity on Instagram. And you can find us at His Yin, Her Yang Media TV on Facebook as well as on Instagram. Naj, take it away.
Hey, you can find me on my bad. I'm sending a live to everybody. You can find me on IG at _Najee27, and I'm gonna introduce y'all. Everybody know me. I'm the best, the favoriteest on the panel. Everybody's favorite, the one that everybody loves, the one that everybody gets along with, the one that. Dang, all them facial expressions, guys. Like, oh, no. Nah, I'm Najee. Hello, everybody. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, it's going to be a great show. Like Trinity said, prayers out to Twan and his family. He can't be here right now because of family emergency, but we'll make sure we continue going on what we doing. So it's going to be a great show, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. I have to add back the video. I don't know what happened to it, but it's not there. But we're going to look at this one in the meantime. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes your friends and family don't have the best intentions because the intentions that they have are based on who they want you to be and not who you want to be.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's not the season for marriage or kids, and your parents or friends are pressuring you into a season that ain't got to do with where you're trying to go in your life. And that's why it's actually duly important that you put boundaries there, because hey bro, we taking our time over here. Right. You not punching clocks on our relationship, bro. Don't watch the calendar on what the fuck I'm doing. Why are you paying that much attention to what the fuck we got going on? Where's your business at? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you have to put them bound. They intent. They want to see you married. They want to come to the wedding. They want to celebrate y'all. That ain't got shit to do with the intent on y'all relationship.
Hey Trip, let me ask this. I think it can even be, it's almost selfish sometimes.
Absolutely.
Your parents are telling you when you're going to have a baby because they want to hold a baby and take pictures and drop them back off to you for 35 days before they see them again. Hold on, don't have me have a baby I got to take care of. Mama, why don't you have another baby?
Yep, that was that. So that's the topic for right now. It's this one. Bad intentions for their best. How often do we find ourselves surrounded by people who claim to have our best intentions, when in reality, it's really not for our best? It's simply their intention to experience us their way.
Big facts. Absolutely. And that's why it's one of those things when I hear people say, like, I have good intentions or bad, I'm like, nah, your intentions are either rooted in selfishness or selflessness. That's it. You good and bad is too subjective, but you know if you're doing something based on doing what's best for you or doing what's best for another person. So if you're like almost like projecting and wanting another person to have a kid, that has nothing to do with what they want, because if you ask them, do you want to have another kid? And they tell you yes, then by all means, they don't need you to encourage them to have another kid. They already know what they want to do. So when you try to implement, oh, I want you to have a kid, I need a grandbaby to love, you're not doing that for the mom. You're doing that for you, your own selfish intentions. That you want that done for you, not for what's best for her. It's what's best for you. So I definitely agree with what they're saying or what he said in the video.
But how often do we really actually find ourselves in those situations? Or maybe even put other people in those situations? Well, maybe not you, Najee. You know, you're just too well-rounded and too well-adjusted. You know, this would never, pertain to you. So, I have to go solo dolo here. Man, I'm missing my Huggy Juice Twan. But because, he would have went off by now. But, yeah, I mean, I've even noticed that with children, it's like, even with my grandson, I wanted him to, do well in school. Not because I wanted the guy to be smart. I mean, you would actually have to already be smart to do well already. So intelligence wasn't my my goal. Now that I think about it, right? It was more so I wanted a graduation to go to. I wanted pictures to put up on my Instagram. Yes, I am that G-mom. You know what I mean? I don't put it up on my on Instagram, but I will put it up on my Facebook page because my Facebook is personal. So I would definitely put up on my Facebook page. You know what I mean? Like my little sexy graduated today. Look at my little sexy. Yeah. So I can say, yeah, I helped him with his homework every day until I got tired, and then his mom came over and took over because he just couldn't get the damn math. You know what I mean? And I don't got the patience anymore. I realized that. So we'll do the good stuff. We'll do the easy stuff. The hard stuff, let your mom yell at you about that.
Big fact.
But yeah, I can understand that. I can understand, wanting my friends. I remember convincing my homegirl back in the days to attend a business school with me. And then after she attended was it the business school? No, we went to the same we went to a school for pregnant teens, right? So I went first. I convinced her to go. Then I convinced her to go to the business school with me. But she took long. So by the time she got in, I was already out. Then I convinced her, like I would, and it really wasn't for her best interest.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if you got to convince somebody to do something, that means they really don't want to do it.
Well, that was back then. That's just how I started and ended. That was my only approach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know any better to do different.
Oh, yeah.
I would be like, what would be a great idea if we went to the same school together? Girl, do you know how much fun we could have? Like, we could spend the whole day together. Imagine having the same classes. And she fell for the crap. I would have never went for it. But she fell for it. I'm like, I'm not going to sign up for school just because somebody wants me to sign up for school. Yeah. I didn't like school like that. I like learning, but I could learn on the street. That was my, my mentality. So, yeah, I'm guilty of that. Bad intentions for their best.
Yeah, 100%. I think, honestly, I remember in college, one of my friends, they used to smoke cigarettes. And it's crazy because I'm like, if you don't stop smoking cigarettes, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. And it's because I love you and I don't want to see you get cancer. And it's just like, wait.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
Time out, bro. I had to think about it, like, how am I going to make her wrong for doing what she is doing with her life? And I'm trying to make it about me to justify why I need to disconnect from her. It's like, I know you're going to die and it's going to hurt me because you're going to die from cancer. So I'm speaking that on her life because she's smoking cigarettes to justify why I need her to stop doing it for me. And it's just like, who do you think you are?
That's wild. I never even considered just that little gesture. You know what I mean? It's like, I want you to stop because I care about you. No, I want you to stop because I'm only thinking about me.
100%. Because if it was really about her, then it would be like, why do you smoke? Let's help you understand what's the root cause of why you're smoking versus making you wrong for smoking.
Okay.
You really care about somebody. You really want to dive deeper into helping them understand what caused you to do that, not making you wrong for doing that.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Glad I didn't tell my dad he needed to stop drinking.
I'm sure he probably would. He probably would have. What do you think he would have stopped?
Hell no. No, he used to sneak it in his milk. My stepmom was wondering why was he drinking so much milk every day. And then one day she decided to smell it. He had overproof rum in the damn milk.
Yeah, that's a different type of level of to put it
It
in
was
milk.
what he put? He said milk. What was it? Milk and like a little bit of eggnog.
I can see with the eggnog, but
Yeah.
milk is where it becomes like, okay, that's a little different.
That's differently
You would
different.
never. I see why he was doing it, because your stepmom would never suspect it at all.
Well, no.
Until it's like, okay, milk give you strong bones, but you ain't no kid no more. Why you drinking so much milk?
Yeah, see, my mom would have picked up on it on a second glass. Because, we not stupid.
Yeah.
I never see my dad drink milk a day in my life. Except
No,
for that one time.
All of a sudden you're drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you, oh yeah, I forgot to answer. How do you handle it? To me, if a person tries to project onto me based on how they feel, I realize they talking to themselves and I'm just there witnessing it. So it's nothing to handle but allowing them to express themselves and me either respond to it or me not respond to it. It's that simple for me. I'm one of those people. I'm very, 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 very simple. Super simple. If it don't apply, don't resonate with me, I'm gonna let it fly. You ain't talking to me. If you want to project when you're gonna have kids, I don't know, whenever it's meant. It's just that simple. You can't force me to do anything that I don't want to do. I did a lot of self-neglecting majority of my life, and then I had to realize, like, yeah, no more doing this. I gotta put me first in regards to making sure I'm doing what I want to do that's best for me versus trying to do what's best for you, because in trying to do what's best for the other person, I end up neglecting myself and going against everything that I really wanted to do to begin with. I just had this thing where it's like, I care more about your feelings than I do my own.
And that could be a problem.
100% self-neglect.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to re-upload that daggone other video. I don't know what happened to it. But apparently I got it now converted and all this other crap that I didn't have to do before. But I'm trying to do it while I'm on the line with you.
Oh yeah, you good. We here. You know, we here. Hey,
just
anybody, if y'all have any questions or anything, like, put it in the chat. I love engaging. Like, I like engaging with Trinity, but I love engaging with y'all. Because Trinity.
Oh, you are a good schmoozer. I like
me and Trinity like this. We locked in. We like this. I don't be knowing the different people that be on the live. So I always like the engagement because it makes it fun. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to be able to. They watch us. I know they have feedback or things they want to say, or y'all can tell us about an experience y'all had where somebody had bad intentions for the best for you guys. And how did you handle it? Like, anytime we get the questions asked, y'all can answer the questions too. Anybody who's watching who wants to do it, because yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah,
I'm also trying to get that video up, maybe on my phone. It's not gonna let me do it while I'm online with you, apparently.
Well, this
but I can play. I can't even play it because it's on my iPad.
Well,
and I got it doubled up. So I guess you have to play the first video again.
Hold on, let me go to it now.
Because that's really the one that I really want to talk about. The other one was like a warm-up. But this one here is the one that I really, really want to I really want to play. Actually, I think I can find it on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, you be looking for it, because I'm looking for the one you said. Oh, here it is.
You found it?
Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to fast forward it.
You can fast forward it?
Yeah, on IG. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't watch this one.
All right, you got it, because I got it too.
Oh, you good if you got it. You good. You got ladies first, you know I'm a gentleman.
Man. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I hope you don't take it the wrong way.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
That went left, north, south, east, south. It went every direction that it could have ever gone.
Except the way it was meant to go, the way she wanted it to go, because literally it was just a form of her expressing her dissatisfaction with how things are sexually, and him taking it and being triggered, and him reacting from how he felt based on how he interpreted what she was saying. And it's so interesting because I talk to people about this all the time. It's like your feelings are valid, but a lot of times the ways in which you're interpreting why you're being triggered is very invalid. It's not based on what's happening now. It's based on the story that you're telling yourself about what's happening now, not the reality of the experience.
Yeah, I was definitely taken aback.
Yeah.
Right. And it's funny because I've learned this evening that he wasn't the only one that would took it that way initially.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
People are interested, brother. Male ego is very, 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 very fragile.
So that brings me to the question: was it gaslighting, hurt feelings, insecurity, or something else?
You want me to?
Well, no, I'm waiting for Twan to come back from wherever he's at.
I'll wait for him.
I don't like you this evening.
I love you too. So it was a combination of all. I don't think he intentionally, like it. Once you get triggered, like people just be in it. They be in the story of what they're interpreting. So it was a combination of everything. He was gaslighting because he was trying to make her situation about him and then make her wrong for her expression. So he came up with a whole different scenario in his head about what she was saying, what she actually wasn't saying. It's almost like me telling the person, this is how I feel. And it's like, no, that's not how you feel. This is how you actually, you're trying to tell me how I feel when I'm telling you how I actually. That's gaslight. You're trying to make me wrong for expressing myself the ways in which I'm doing it because I'm not doing it the way you want. So you're really completely not listening and missing the point. Hurt feelings 100% because he got triggered, because it triggered his own sense of inadequacy, his own sense of insecurity, his own belief that he's not enough. And that's what hurt his feelings, because he was already hurt prior to that. He just brought those hurt feelings to this experience. And then insecurities because he didn't feel stable within himself. So then he tried to react and make her wrong for how he was feeling. It's like, nah, she didn't say anything wrong. She was just expressing. It's almost like me saying this food you made, it was if you took a little, it was a little salty. And it's almost like, well, you just saying it was salty because you really want to go eat their food. It's like, what? No, I wasn't saying it was. No, I'm just saying this was a little salty. It's not a knock at you as a person. It was just me bringing something to your awareness to the fact that there's a little bit too much salt in here for my liking. But you taking me saying that as if I'm trying to discredit you, devalue you, and now you're feeling triggered. So you're telling me that I want to go do something outside of you or go eat somebody else's food because your food wasn't good enough. I didn't say that, sweetheart. You're not talking to me. You're probably talking to your mama. You're probably talking to your daddy. Or you're probably talking to somebody else who told you wasn't enough. And now you're bringing that experience and you're reacting to me the way you wanted to react to them, but you were too scared to do so. And that's all it is.
Where's my mic so I can do my little mic drop? A mic drop going on. I hear you, but yeah, I can understand how it is, because it's like you are responding to me based on how you experience what I just said.
Yep.
And based on how you experience what I just said, you made what I just said everything you're currently conjuring up in your mind right now.
Yep.
And I think that happens often, and I think that there's really a need for better communication skills.
That, and I would say the comprehension. That's really is the comprehension, because you can communicate all day long, but if a person's not comprehending what you're saying, the communication only goes so far.
You're right.
I think that's where the key is. He wasn't comprehending what she was saying because he got triggered. Literally, that's it.
Like, when you get, like, ooh,
yeah, just bow, she's shooting me, and she's like, no, sweetheart, that's not a gun I'm shooting. That's just me expressing myself. I'm not attacking you. I'm not making you wrong for it. All I'm doing is expressing in the beginning of our connection, you are more loving, you are more affectionate. I don't know what shifted, But there was been a shift, and it's not the same. And I wanted to go back to that. That's all. But ironically, what I'm learning about these situations, especially when a person gets triggered, they get triggered based on what they already want to do. So he was trying to project onto her about her cheating on him or her wanting to go have sex with her because that's what he wants to do. Because
Okay, go ahead.
Because it wouldn't make sense to bring that story out of all the stories that you could have prepared, that I want to go out and cheat on you because I'm this freaky person when I wasn't coming to you like that. So where's that story coming from? Who's creating this story in your head? Because it's not me that's creating that story. So why are you bringing that story to what I'm expressing? Because it's a byproduct of you projecting onto me based on how you feel within yourself.
I can see that. It doesn't click, but I can see that. I mean, it clicks, but I don't know. It just, something is missing.
It's because for me, it's how did he come up with that scenario out of all the scenarios on what she was saying?
Because I'm thinking, okay, the projection part, I would agree with 100%. With 100%, what he's projecting, that right there is where it becomes questionable for me, because it doesn't necessarily mean that he wants to go out and cheat or go out there and sleep with somebody else. It can really be projecting that I always knew I wasn't good enough for you, and that one day you would leave me, and now you're looking for an excuse to do what I already knew what you were going to do.
Yep, it definitely can be that for sure. But that's where it becomes confusing at, is the fact that he's saying she wants to go do that.
Yeah, because he believes that, with the individual I was talking to, he had expressed to me that usually, at least from his experience, right? Usually that's what women would say when they get caught cheating. Oh, you weren't satisfying me, or you weren't cuddling up next to me. So for him, it's like that's just a reason and excuse that she's trying to use to go out and cheat later on, so that she can use that as her reason for doing it. Which I get it. If that's been your experience, you understand what I'm saying? And really, nothing else. Even the little bit, even if there's like 5 people that are outliers, they're not enough to mention as being a part of this equation. So with that being said, it's like she's already preparing. And think about how women are portrayed in that thing. We are very cunning, right? We get our girlfriends involved in our scheme. We plan ahead. We plan trips around our menstrual cycle. We're like so detailed. So when a person comes knowing these things about women, it's hard for that individual not to jump the gun to that.
I think I definitely understand where you're coming from, and I get it. I think for me, it's one of those things where this is the woman you decided to marry. So it's if you decided to marry her, how are you bringing other people's experience? Because unless she actually done it before, but I don't know the context, but it wouldn't make sense for her to come to you and telling you I'm dissatisfied here, and then you assume that I'm about to leave you. It would, if I was going to leave you, I wouldn't need to come to you and tell you this. It wouldn't make it, to me, the
math isn't mathing.
The math is not mathing. If I'm going to tell you I'm dissatisfied, and you're going to take me telling you I'm dissatisfied as if I'm cheating on you, then it was no point of coming to you and expressing this to you, because I'm expressing this to you so that we can be on the same page, not so that I can go cheat on you, not so that, because I don't need your permission. That's why he's like, you go do what you. If she wanted to do it, she would have already
do it. She's gonna do it anyway.
So why come to you? Why accuse her of it? But I notice in a lot of relationships, a lot of people be projecting based on their own traumas and insecurities, and a lot of stuff. I remember my dad told me this story and how my little sister was born, because he said he cheated on my mom because she was like, I don't care, go do what you want to do. I already think you cheating on me anyway. And he's like, hey, okay, I might as well go do it if you're already accusing me of it when I know I'm not doing it. So it was just one of those situations. But I think a lot of times, especially when we go through experience, we go through relationships, and we bring that hurt from that past relationship that we never healed from, and we bleed onto somebody else, and we bleed. But it's only so much you can do before it's like, okay, you keep accusing me of cheating. At this point, I might as well do it. because it don't make any sense. Even when I tell you I'm not doing it, you still accusing me of doing it. So therefore, why not do it?
Yeah. Real quick, for those on Instagram, I don't know why I'm not able to send a message, like send a comment. I can write the comment in the comment section, but when I press the arrow key, it won't show. I mean, it won't go through. So if you want to come over to YouTube, you can find us at _her_yang. And that's where we'll be. And that's where you'll find us. Her yang. Because that's what we are.
Yeah, that balance, polarity.
Mm-hmm. I'm just some daggone balance with my daggone eyelashes. I don't know how people do with the fake ones. I'm struggling with my real ones, with my natural ones. God, man. Whew. If it wasn't necessary to keep the dirt out my eyes, I would have shaved them bad boys off years ago. I like this. It'd be looking like this.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Dang, drink. Dang, you all right? My eyelash, I shaved them off.
I got no eyelashes. But yes, I think that the conversation would have went differently if her approach was different.
In what way?
Of course. I'm so glad you asked, Najee, because I just can't wait to share this piece of tidbit with y'all good hearty folks. So I would approach it from the perspective of, I like the way you used to, and I miss that you did that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think one of those key elements though is what I tell everybody. Like anytime somebody's having a relationship, I tell them to make it about you. Don't make it about the other person.
Right.
So what you did there, you made it. It's all me. Mm-hmm. In that situation, she put him in. No lie, she put him in defense mode because she's making him wrong for his performance instead of bringing it about herself.
First of all, she put him on defense mode when she said these words. Because I saw his face.
Did you see my eyes when I was listening to her? I'm like,
oh yeah, you about to be a meme. So you about to be a highlight. Stop playing.
Hey, that'll work. It's all good.
When things hit Najee's virgin ears for the first time. So she said, I hope that what I'm about to say, you listen to understand. Boom, right there. Nope.
So no bueno.
Nope.
No bueno, because what are you insinuating? Nope. That you don't listen to understand, or he don't listen to understand?
Yeah, like don't respond. Like it's putting him on guard, because in order for him to listen to respond, that means he would actually have to be triggered to respond that way. So she's preparing him for the devastating news that he's now on guard for, that she wants him to be relaxed into.
Yeah, and he don't even know what's gonna happen. So your mind always, no matter, will always go to the worst case scenario. What's like, especially when you've been hurt a lot. And it's crazy because that was one thing. And then the fact that, why are you recording this conversation?
Oh, because they do skits.
Oh, okay. So this wasn't a real thing.
Not with them, but it's a real thing.
Oh yeah, okay. Why did she got the whole camera propped up like, yeah, let me like, hold on now, why are you doing this? But that makes sense, them doing skits.
Or it could have been it would have been me, knowing me, it would have been a prank gone bad.
For sure, that's funny.
I've been trying to prank this dude since 2020. I can't get him, and it just keep backfiring on me. So I just gave it up. The tuna fish was the last one. So I put tuna fish. I put tuna fish juice on my my biking shorts, like a lot of from the can, and I put them on, and I was hoping that he would like get offended by the smell, but of course I didn't plan it well enough, because he was in front of me on the foot of the bed, and the fan was in front of him, so all that smell kept coming back to me, and you see me on the camera like. And he's like, just chilling, and I'm dying in the back. Yeah. It was very, very horrible. I had to rush into the shower. I'm like, I can't take it no more. You suck. He's like, what the hell I do?
Hey, that's funny.
That was just, I had to throw the whole damn shorts away. I got so, yeah, I became offended. Yes, I did. I offended myself. I sure did. Because the fan was just blowing it back to me, blowing it
Right
back
to you.
So, but it could have been, it could definitely be something that is real. And it doesn't sound too far-fetched.
Heck, man, when I be having couples therapy sessions, and it's crazy just because it's all based on misunderstanding. You misinterpreted what I said. That's not what I meant by what I said. You never took the time to ask me, what did you actually mean by that? You filled in what I meant and reacted to the story that you filled in that I meant. And that's not what I meant at all. But again, when people get triggered, they be in it. They don't even realize they're triggered. Like babies, they don't realize they're triggered. They don't realize they're throwing a tantrum. They're just in it. Adults, when they get triggered, which Buddy did in this video, it's a wound. It hit a nerve. It struck a nerve. So now he's like, and it's one of those things where it's like you just got triggered by what she was saying. But the trigger just was a reflection of what you already had going on within you based on your own sense of inadequacies or not enoughness or whatever. And for me, another thing that I'm learning, especially when it comes to like sexual stuff, a lot of times when a woman's dissatisfied, the guy's not really satisfied either.
I don't know. I've never been a guy. So I'm going to have to take your word on that one.
Yeah, it's because it's one of those things where, for me, I learned like if a woman's more in tune and more into the sexual experience, it makes the sexual experience better. But if a woman's not into the sexual experience, the experience is not going to be that good. It's going to be like dry. It's going to be like she's going to be in her head and not in her body. And when you're in your head and not in your body, you're not fully present to the experience of what's happening now. So you're not going to be moaning as loud. You're not going to fully be into it. You're not going to be as wet. It's like it's so many different layers to it. But I think that's one of those things where if a guy's not really caring and he's just trying to get his, it won't matter at the end of the day. But he's not really trying to have sex with her. He's just trying to come at that point. So it's like,
but what if? Oh my God, I'm about to inject a what ifism. I'm about to be one of them. I'm about to be one of them. Oh, Slicky. What about the guy? Well, damn, I don't want to be that what if chick.
Be that what if.
No, man, my vernacular is better than that. I can find a different way to say the same thing. I don't gotta say what if. What's wrong with you?
Hypothetically speaking,
my dude. Mm-hmm. Hypothetically speaking, let's say old boy is working like 13, 14, 15-hour days. Mm-hmm. He comes home, he's tired. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He goes over to his wife, probably to give her as much affection and attention as his body would allow and his mind will allow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't know where I'm going with this because he did blast her ass out. I was trying to help him. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying for the dude.
I got what you were saying though. Honestly, it's because it's one of those things where
then he should have said that.
Yes, that's all I was gonna go and say. It's one of those things where if you just express like, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I have been tired. Because if you're tired as a guy, man, as a guy speaking about it, it's a workout sexually. Because most women just know how to just like sit there and be like a plank. So you're doing everything. So I get it, especially if you've been tired and you've been working and you don't really want to do nothing, and then she wants it. So it's like, I'm gonna just give her what she wants. I'm really not into it. So it's not gonna hit the same. Just like if a dude's not satisfied, the sexual experience won't be that good either.
Right.
If he's not into it. So it's one of those things where, but I can't speak on, well, I can, but it's one of those things where if one or two or both individuals aren't into it, and they're in their heads, or they're tired, they're gassed, they're really not in the mood, but they're forcing themselves.
The wife is definitely into it. She brought the conversation to the forefront. He just passed out because I think his feelings got hurt. I don't think gaslighting was a thing. I think he got butt hurt. I think he got booty hurt. He got straight up butt booty hurt for real, because
Uh-huh.
he called them mother effers and was like, "What do you want, a broke nigga?" Wait, dude, hold the hell
Money,
up.
what? That's guys' favorite go-to when it comes to when they get triggered. It's a money thing. It's like, bro, we don't care. Money is cool, but it's not the end all be all. It doesn't define who you are as a person. It's not
Not
even
that, but the money is not going to take care of this
dissatisfaction.
dissatisfaction.
Mhm.
All right, so you know he got butt booty hurt. I also think that I'm about to get triggered if I don't see these lights up.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all like it if y'all enjoying it. And y'all can comment, y'all can respond to the questions as well. Like I would love to hear y'all perspective on these things too. Y'all don't have to be shy, you don't have the camera up. You can just comment in the comment section. And I am responding to every comment as you can see.
Yes, because he's the comment monitor.
Oh yeah, I'm the comment. I got y'all. For sure.
Because I can't be relied upon to do such a thing.
Oh, it's cool. You don't need to. That's what I'm
I
here
know. Yep. That's what makes us three the happy trio.
Big facts. It would have been interesting to hear what Twan.
This was Twan's topic.
It's cool. We'll bring it up.
Both of them were Twan.
For real?
Both of them were Twan. Yeah, he sent it to me. The first night that we got off live, like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, dang, nigga.
I'll be on it. He be ready for it.
Yeah, I'll be like, dang. Let me get some sleep in my eye first. Yeah, but I like them both. And I was like, we should do a double feature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I really wish I was able. I don't know what happened to the video, but
that's cool. I heard it. They heard it. We all heard it.
It was definitely an eye opener, you know, in terms of how we as women approach our men regarding sensitive topics such as her being dissatisfied.
Yeah.
You know, we can't just say, you know, baby, you know, I love you, right? And I hope you don't feel no way, you know, when I say this. But you lacking in the area where you supposed to be packing. Now, I ain't saying I'm going someplace else. I'm just saying you not making it easy for me not to want to. And then he blasts her and she'd be like, oh, why are you coming at me this way?
I didn't say any. All I was saying,
I just told you how I was feeling.
That man, I'm not gonna lie. One of the things that really be like interesting to me when people tell me I'm just expressing how I feel, and I'm like, that's not a feeling. That's not a bodily sensation that you're expressing. That's what you think right now. That's not unless you feel a tightness in your chest or a sensation in your throat. Those are feelings. The bodily sensations that you feel in your body. You telling me that I'm not satisfying you sexually is not a feeling. But women we've been so bamboozled to where people think this is what I'm thinking and this is how I feel is the same thing. And it's like,
yeah, and it's not.
It's not at all.
The feeling would be, I felt it. You know when you used to do, when you do the thing you do, but of course he go no, but y'all can't know because y'all nosy as hell. But you know the things you used to do that you do. Yeah, I used to really like that a lot. My body
made my toes
tingle, and you know, you use sensation words, you use emotional words. That is expressing your feelings. But telling me I ain't shit is not expressing your feelings.
Not at all.
You express them through your feelings, which is probably why you may think that it is your feelings. But you're not expressing your feelings. You're giving me what you think. And what you think is actually done an opinion.
Yes. It's one of those things where it's like you think that's not a feeling. You think I'm not satisfied because you're not making me feel that sensation that I once felt before.
Before you came into my presence and disrupted my my frequency.
Yes. Well, in that case, she was saying how she used to hold and caress, so she missed that feeling. That's the feeling she missed. Not she's dissatisfied from him, because it has nothing to do with it. She feels her own feelings. Those are hers.
Well, she said that he comes home and he just do it to her because he's her husband. I'm trying to say how she said it. Her husband.
A country husband.
Her husband. I'm too city for that. Her
Husband.
husband.
Her husband.
So, she looked at it as if he was just performing his.
Yeah.
It wasn't something where it was emotions in it. And women, we have to understand, men don't listen to feelings. Men don't listen to underlying feelings. Like, men hear the words that you say. Men don't know the words that you mean.
Man, yeah, that's you know what I meant. I don't. Please explain to me what you meant, because I don't know.
But even you caught it when you said, she was expressing her that she misses the lack of affection being held. That's what you heard, because that's what she said without saying it. But most men heard, if you don't shape up, I'm about to ship this cookie out. Yeah. And somebody else is going to be eating up in your cookie factory. Yeah. And he almost went ham on him. He was like in that moment. I mean, it convinced you that it was real.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I'm thinking but the thing is, that's like that's a normal, that's how relationships and couples really, because we've just been so programmed to believe that other people are responsible for how we feel. And especially when it comes to being in a relationship, that's like the number one thing. Now you are responsible for how I feel. So if I feel dissatisfied in this relationship, it's your responsibility to make me feel better. When it's like, it's not. Because even if they did everything in their power to make you feel better and you choose you don't want to feel better from everything they're doing, you still won't feel better no matter what.
And you know what? She's not going to feel better no matter what anyway, because he did ask her a really good question. And when I first heard the question, I was like, because I want to hear the answer. I want to see how she's going to answer this one. Because he said, so what if nothing changes? What are you prepared to do? I was like, ooh.
Hey, I ain't going to lie. She answered that question really well, though.
She did. She said, but it was stupid. She gave a stupid answer, but she answered it very well. She gave the best, stupidest answer I will ever endorse. It's like
I'm gonna keep talking to you until something changes. It's like, keep your sounds
like,
good.
Ooh, that was a good safe. Oh, she was a baseball player back in her days. She was like safe. She didn't say huh. She didn't say what. She was like on it.
Great answer, but the reality of it, that's not you only gonna tell him so many times until the point you start to get triggered. Like, he's not listening. I don't matter to him anyway. So let me go, and then somebody at your job or some dude, the mailman or somebody gonna come in and open. You gonna get your mail.
The work husband, you mean, is gonna become
the work hubby. You gonna come in and tell her sweet nothings and do it. Meanwhile, he got a whole wife at home. He's not doing this to himself, but bro, it'd be so.
Oh man, you know what? There's another video that I have found, and it was this couple, right? But they were back from the 70s. You can tell by the fro and the way she spoke and their outfit. And my girl said, "Yes, I want you to lie to me." And the guy was like, "No, you don't. Why do you say that?" She said, "Because you will treat me better if you lie to me. Don't you smile up in that cracker face when you go to work every day, looking like you like him, talking to him all nice? You lying to him. But when you come home, you give me the truth. And you want to tell me about how I'm no good this and how I ain't right that. I want you to lie to me. I want you to lie to me like you lied to the people in the street. That shouldn't be too much to ask for." I was like, well, goddamn. Okay.
Huh. Well, at that point,
I was like,
hold on now. She got.
I was like, dang.
She got a great point. Hey, your acting skills. You ever thought about being an actor?
Who, me?
You just imitated that role with the sass, the whole shebang bang.
Like, I'm animated. I'm just an animated story. It was I'm not an actor. I'm just a good story.
I'm saying the way you did it, like the way you emulated her, was like, dang, you.
Because I get in the role.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what actors do. They get in the role. They get in character. You got into her character.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I would try to be humble, but
But
since
she got a great point. But the thing
Mhm.
is, it's like one of those things where I hear when guys be like, or when guys be telling women like, you go to your job and you respect your boss and you give them a different. And it's like you got to realize that's performing. I'm performing. That's 8 hours a day. When I come get off of work, you shouldn't be the same person that you are on work because you have to be a certain way at work. That's how you get your paycheck.
So, okay, so what you no, that's not how I should ask that question. Are you saying that a woman is kind 8 hours a day at work, and because she's been at work all day and she's been kind, when she comes home, she's not expected to still be kind?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is one, the correlation between how a person is at work and how a person is in a relationship is two totally different things. And I think a lot of times people try to make the correlation to be the same when it's not. Your livelihood is at stake on that point. How much money you're making, the income that's coming in. So you're performing based on trying to play a role so you can get money. That's all it is. It's a transactional relationship. But when you're actually connecting with a person that you love and you appreciate and you accept, you have yourself you are allowed to be fully yourself without having repercussions or feeling like there's an issue. And I think that's where the disconnect is, because people associate how you are at work is how you should be at home. When it's like, no, how you are at work is you're playing a role. You're not being authentically you. You are to a certain extent, but there's HR, there's repercussions. Yeah, repercussions if you do not perform according
and
to
that's what it is. There's no repercussions. So men, leave the woman as she is. She's disobedient. Just leave her as. Let that be the consequential repercussion. But for real, though, I think that there's no difference, right? For me, the way I see it, it really is no difference, because no matter who I'm around, I'm me. No matter where I am, I'm me. No matter what I'm doing, I'm me. Now, my performance has nothing to do with my character. So her rudeness to her man has nothing to do with how well she performed at work. She's just nice. Nice people are fake. Nice people are only pleasant to you, so as long as they're getting some type of incentive or benefit from you. That's why I'm not nice. I'm kind. So nice people flip-flop. Yeah, I just can't see me becoming myself simply because of what I'm like. I'm not going to respect anyone more than I respect my man. That's just out of it. Just blows my mind.
Yeah. So
I can't respect anyone more than I respect my husband. He vowed to die. Like he's put himself into a position to end his life for me. These motherfuckers will replace me in a goddamn minute.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, I get what you're saying in terms of the woman will perform better at the workplace because she's incentivized with money. However, you're supposed to also perform when you're in a relationship too.
Yeah, 100%.
And they're not performing in those relationships.
Where I was coming from is more so the comparison.
I get and I'm with them. I'm with the men on that.
Yeah.
How can you?
But I wasn't saying like the disrespect. A lot of times the ways in which they're comparing it is more so the woman is being more respectable to the
she is, because she's not questioning the boss, and he has to explain why. The boss comes and tells her what to do, and she does it. She trusts the boss. You understand?
She's also not having sex with the boss. She's also not cleaning for the boss.
Forget that. Listen,
that's what I'm saying. There's also levels. There's levels to it.
Okay, so all right, hold on. With the boss, there's an incentive. That's money. With the man, sex is not an incentive for a woman. It may be an incentive for you, but it's not an incentive for us. So to say we're getting, we're having sex with the man, that says nothing to us. We're doing it because that's my man. You know what I mean? But I can understand where the men are coming from in terms of the woman talks back to her man. Why? Well, why you got to argue? Why does everything have to be an argument? You don't argue with your boss at work when he tells you, when he gives you something to do. I open up my mouth and you arguing with me. When your boss opens up his mouth, do you argue with him? Do you tell him to shut the F up? Do you call him all types of sorry ass Negroes and stuff like that? Do you talk to your boss the way you talk to me? So why do your boss get more respect than I do? And I am here for you. Your boss isn't here for you. Your boss only wants you for as long as you can perform for him and or her, and you can be replaced. They don't mind replacing you. They replace people all the time. So why would you be so loyal and committed to someone who's going to replace you than the one who's holding you down and who's willing to protect and provide for you? Whether that provision is financial, emotional, spiritual, whatever. He's providing you something that your boss ain't providing. The only thing the boss is providing is financial.
Yes, I definitely get where you're coming from, and I understand. I think the context to that is key, because when you get into a relationship with a person, it's to me, I think it's different expectations for being in a relationship than how you are with the boss. And I think that's where the disconnect is, because like you said, this guy is risking his life, he's doing all these things, but just like the boss can replace you, so can your boyfriend or your husband.
He can't replace me, baby.
No,
he can't replace me. So death do us part. If he died first, it's between him and God. He ain't replacing me. I rebuke every thought, every lie your mouth just spoke. I rebuke. No.
Not you.
There you go.
Not you. Just
if he dies first, it's between him and God. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't leaving me in this world by my goddamn or so. If you have a chance of happiness, I watch Kendra G. I listen to these lives. No, I ain't going back out there. No.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't be. You got to understand. Energetically, you different. People attract who they are. So a lot of these people who have these relationship issues really are at war within themselves, and they're experiencing the exact person that they are. They're experiencing that in another person.
Discord with themselves.
Yes. So it'll be different. But for the sake of that person, your boyfriend or your husband can replace you the same. I think a lot of times, especially when it comes to relationships, there is no safety, especially emotionally. It's always like a me type of thing instead of a we type of thing. It's more so, what's going on with you, so I can understand why you're reacting that way, versus, oh, you're reacting that way and you need to change that behavior because I don't like it because it's triggering something in me.
Yeah.
With the boss, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just do what he say because I'm not really putting anything extra into this because I don't really care.
There's no emotional investment.
I don't care. I'm just trying to get a check. But when I come to you and express myself, and then you make me wrong for it, or when I come to you express myself being open, then you say I shouldn't have said it that way. I should have. It's like, okay, you're not actually trying to connect. You're not actually seeing me. You're not actually hearing me. You're not actually accepting me. Therefore, I really don't matter to the boss. I don't care if I don't matter to, because I'm not here to matter to him. I'm here to collect a check. You want to matter to the person you're in a relationship with. You want to matter to the person you're laying next to every night. You want to matter to that person. You don't want to matter to the boss. So it's like, to compare these two, I get where they're coming from, but it's two totally different things, because you're not going to treat your boyfriend the same way you treat your boss. And as a man, as a guy, as a man, I wouldn't want you to treat me the same way you treat your boss, because if that was the case, I'll pay you. I'll hire you.
Hey,
hire you to be my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna hire you to be my girlfriend. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, if that was only an occupation, boy, I tell you, relationships will last a long time. But remember I said that they're not emotionally invested? I take that back. I'm gonna have to retract that statement. They are emotionally invested with their boss. Fair. They understand that if they don't perform, they don't complete the task, they don't live up to the expectations and the requirements of the company, they will be let go. So there's consequences. And those consequences are immediate for the most, at least for most minds. Which might think about, I'm gonna get fired. They're not thinking about, you got until Friday to get your stuff off the, it's like, oh my God, I'm fired already. And now their mind is going everywhere else. But with the relationship, the guy just sits back and complains. There is no consequences. She's not afraid of, there's no fear, because there is that such thing as a healthy level of fear, a healthy state of fear. I think I have.
That's how you survive. That's how you keep. That's why your body keeps you safe. Like if you're not scared, you're not scared to jump from a 10-foot story building, then you're most likely going to do that, and you're going to kill yourself. It's like, let me give you a healthy level of fear so you don't do certain stuff.
Because God was like, I already see you, fool. I already know what you are capable of doing. Yeah, we're going to add a little bit of extra. We're going to give you a phobia.
Big facts.
You better leave my daddy alone. So with that, so I think that there is a heavy and that really that's what keeps us civil. Fear of undesirable consequences.
Yeah.
And I think women, if a woman does not come with a healthy level of fear of losing her guy, then she's not going to put her all into him. That's why I said healthy. The operative word,
healthy level of fear. Because I was about to say, it's for me, it's one of those things where if you're just being yourself, I don't want you to have no fear in losing me, because my thing is, I'm not like a transactional person. I think it's today's society, and transactional is more like a fear based. So it's like, oh, I have to keep performing, in order to keep this guy in my life. And for me, it's
that's weird. Well, I mean, what? Why is that such hard work if it's your natural self? Like, why do you have to keep performing if all you have to do is just be yourself, and being yourself, are you going to continue doing?
And I think that's the key. So that's why for me, it's like, the healthy level of fear, I get it, but there's no fear in losing me. So you could just be you. I think the
I'm going to be me, but my fear is coming back out there with y'all mofos. You see, that's where my the hell fear come from. No, we got to get the fear straight. All right. I'm not afraid of losing him, but I'm afraid that without him, I gotta go back out there with y'all. I ain't going back out there.
Hey,
I'm made for y'all. I'm not made. I'm not built like that.
It's not from. It's out there with them. Cause I'll be in my own world. That's they living.
Yeah, you got Najee land going on.
Yeah, I'll be in my own little world. I barely ever go out unless I'm going to get something to eat or some work stuff. But outside of that, I'm not going out. I'll be in my own. The world is interesting place to me. It's like, what the world? How y'all think? How y'all move? Y'all critical thinking is a lost art in today's society. It's just like, bro.
I like the world. I just don't like people. I love humanity. I love humanity. I mean, I have such a love for humanity that is just, whew. You know, humanity don't got to do nothing for this love. People, I don't like people. They talk and mess it all up for me. Sometimes I just sit there and wish we could just sit and just be in each other's presence, and I could just listen to you breathe. That's enough. I want to hear you breathe. And that way I know I don't have to call, EMS. So as long as I'm hearing, every now and again, I can be in my world.
That's definitely different. I think
that's definitely different.
people are interesting. It makes, the more people I experience, the more I appreciate me.
I cuss me out like, you knew that was gonna happen, Miss Forsyth. You dumb broad. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a jokey joke. I like y'all. Yeah. I just don't like people. I like y'all. I like persons. I like them.
They're.
No. Nope.
Just in the pronouns.
Yeah, that's not. Let's pump the brakes here. I know what society I live in. You ain't gonna trap me up and no daggone. Nope. That won't listen. That is not my lane. I don't even want to use their words. I don't even want to use pronouns. I bet just tell me your name. Just tell me your name. Yeah, Najee did. Najee went. Najee said. Yeah, Najee didn't. Najee would. Najee come here. Najee's over there. No, he, him, hit. No, none of that. Najee. Najee. Yes.
Hey, in California, I don't know how it is in New York. They even got it on they tag, like they name tags now. It's like your name and my pronouns are they, them, they, her, she. It's like, okay, these are my pronouns. It's just like,
I'm not surprised. I see your LGBTQ police vehicles.
Hey, California is a an interesting place.
It's a world on its own.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, with New York right as a neighbor. New York isn't no different except that we get snow.
Yeah, makes sense. I never. Great point.
That's the only thing. New York and
Great
California is like really no different.
Both way too expensive. Yeah. Well, how is y'all homeless? Is y'all homeless rate very high out there? we got Gotham City out here.
Yeah, it's even worse. I mean, it was bad before, but yeah, I mean, Penn Station, homeless, Madison Square Garden, not Madison, yeah, the train.
Oh,
Square Garden is up top, and then you got the train system underneath, homeless, around the stadium, homeless.
Yeah. Okay,
anywhere you can find heat coming from the ground because of the train.
Oh, damn! I didn't know that.
Because the heat comes up from the train because it's underground and heat rises. So you'll find a lot of them around the grates.
Damn. Well, yeah, we're just about. We can change each other's name and it'll fit perfectly. Because at this point, New York and California are one and the same, literally.
Well,
except
that we still got plastic straws. Don't tell me.
Y'all still do y'all have to ask for straws? Or y'all just
we
have to ask.
But I think we had to ask for straws before that became a law. Because they were just so damn rude. Like, damn, can I get a straw? Yeah, right there. Bitch.
Hey, y'all are a little different out there with the tubes.
You about to say rude? It's okay.
This is a little different. Y'all tones and aggressive. Y'all are more aggressive. Californians are more like,
Oh yeah. We're not. No. Long Island, you got those. Hey, how you doing? And you're like
friendly, friendly.
You're like,
do I know you? What you waving at me for?
No, it's one of those. I can tell you're not from the city because New York City consists of 5 boroughs, but Long Island has its own governance.
Oh damn!
So you have Nassau County and Suffolk County. So they got their own stuff. It looks like a whole different world. It's swanky. White people, man.
Swanky. That's funny.
Any place you can find parking all the time, for me, it's swanky.
Oh yeah, that's different. If you can find parking all the time,
yep,
that's a tad bit different.
It's swanky, and it's because they have a lot of strip malls and.
Oh, it's gentrified.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I can see you living there.
Oh, my jobs I had were on the island.
It was good. You.
Yeah, I know more about the island than I know about my own borough.
That makes sense because you was in it.
I spent more time on the island than I did here. He's from the island.
That makes sense now. Okay, that's why he's like, I can't go out there. Okay, that makes sense.
Look, I see what's out there. I ain't going out there. I rebuke all talks of separation. Like I said, if he dies first, that's between him and God.
So much. That's how my mama is when she be doing prayer. When she be praying, she be like, "And Lord, if my husband ever have eyes for another person, I pray that you just take them eyes out of his head, and he'll never." I'm like, wait, Mom, hold on, Mom, what you?
God, you can't sick God on people. You ain't turned God to have to be a gangster, like he one of the Sopranos or something like that. Like, geez, pluck the eye out. I mean, I know there was a scripture that said it, but you're supposed to pluck your own eye out. Have God pluck the eye out.
Damn, it's not that serious. If he got, I get it, and I'm like, people don't want to, but everybody, the world, the dating pool, and how the world is, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, well, I ain't praying that he look. I mean, I just pray that he come back home. I pray differently.
I'm like, hey, what you pray? Okay, I understand. Whatever floats your boat, sweetheart. I get it.
Pluck his eye out.
Well, it's not that extreme. She does go to extreme, but it's like I pray if he got eyes, he never have. It'd be something like,
it'd be something that's not Christianity type thing, as my husband would say.
Like,
as my husband would, well, he hasn't said this to me in a while. I've been slipping. He used to say, "That's not Christian-like." He hasn't said that to me in a while. I've been slipping.
I've been slipping. That means you've been more Christian. Like, that's good. There you go.
But Christians are for sinners, not for saints.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
In order for me to serve Jesus, I have to keep on sinning.
You're right.
That's what I heard.
You're right.
Because if I don't sin, then Jesus don't have nothing to forgive, and then his crucifixion would have been all for nothing.
This is the mic. This is the mic right here. It'll officially been dropped because you're absolutely right.
What I'm saying.
You own it with that. You're definitely right.
Good thing there's no hell, because I would have a VIP section down there.
No, you an angel.
Only because there's no hell.
Well, even if there was a hell, you wouldn't be in it because you're an angel. You God sent. You know what I mean? You wouldn't that area, that place they call hell. People like you can't exist there.
You're good this evening.
I'm great every evening. You just don't realize it yet.
Well, not with Angry Twan around. How can I?
Twan. You're like, hey, man, there you go, loving on you trying to be. I ain't gonna. No, you right. You have VIP section right there, right next to the devil.
You are the devil. I wouldn't be surprised if you the spawn of the devil. You gotta do that head nod thing, right? Like, he really letting me know that he's serious, because he's in it with the head business.
Big facts is so funny. Twan is funny.
Oh yeah, funny. Oh yeah, funny, man.
Was there enough? Did you put other questions, or that was the only question you did for that one?
Oh, I think I have another one. I don't know. No, that was it.
You only had 2 questions this time?
Because it was supposed to have been a discussion.
Oh yeah.
And Twan would have just took up like
30 minutes to an hour.
I was gonna say 5 minutes.
Nah. It'd be especially. It's so funny, especially when he.
Hold on, I'm looking for the lightning.
It'd be funny when you be like, Twan, that's not what I. No, hold on, Trinity. Hold on, I know what you meant. And then he goes away completely from what you meant.
And then I'm like, Twan, I don't know what the hell you just answered, but can you please answer my question? Oh, what's the question?
It's right there. But that's what makes the show. Hey. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool with you guys.
Miss Twan. He'll be back next week, though, he said. So it's all good.
Yeah, we're too composed.
Yeah, we're too chill. Like, we both were like chill. I'm not gonna ramp you, but you need somebody when Trinity get ramped up. It's just like what's that dude name when he was saying and she's like, you know what? I answered your question. I'm not gonna say anything else to you at this point. So, and he was like, well, and he was like, I'm not speaking to you. What's the dude, the chief dude?
Oh, Chief, why not?
And you're like, I answered. I'm not speaking. He's like, so what you think about? She's like, let me take it off mute. I'm not responding to you anymore. I said my piece and that's it.
As I responded to him.
So chill, so calm. Like, just know I'm not responding to you. It's just
I'm good. You can talk, but I choose not to interact or engage.
It's subtle. It's not. It's just like simple.
No,
like,
Seth got that. Oh, Seth got that a few occasions. What?
For real? See, I be missing. No, y'all be just be on live so long. I be tuning, jumping in.
I haven't been on this live in months. I mean, I don't go on there often because I don't know. I just got sucked into the portal of darkness and anger and self-wallow and loathe.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. When I be jumping on some people's lives or people send me a request to join their lives and it's like them being victims, I'm like, bro, you're not a victim, but it's like I can tell you there's some people out who will love you, and it's like, nah, the women that don't love me, that's who I'm talking. It's like,
why do you care?
Why do you
care? My thing would be, why do you need all the women in the world to love you or like you? Why? What makes you so special?
That one person who, and it's just like, no, I'm not talking about the one who do accept me. I want to talk about the ones who don't accept me and why they the issue. And it's like, bro, okay, if you want to live in that story, by all means, it don't resonate with me. So I'm not the right person to send this invite to join your live, because I'm not going to validate your insecurities. I'm not going to validate why you're not enough. I'm not going to validate that story because it's not a truth. It's not true. No matter how many times you try to cut it out to be truth, it's not true. So don't have me on here, because I'm not going to do it. But it's just like, yo, y'all really like being stuck.
You know what? I think I should come up one day with one of those victimizers. I can guarantee you they probably will never request me again. Because the whole, like, I will say absolutely nothing because I'm listening, but I'm taking myself out of their experience, and it will look like this.
Oh, that's funny, because I get it, because that's, bro. That's how I'm like, after I explain and I break it down the way I do it, and it makes sense, they get it. But it's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but those women over there.
But I want to talk about the things that's making me angry. Okay.
Like, okay, we want to continue to live in that story, why you're a victim, why you're not enough, why you don't matter. You can look at the cup half empty, or you can look at the cup half full. You have all your limbs, you have breath in your body, you have a job, you're working, you're going towards something, but the person in the back that you wanted to talk to say she wasn't interested in you, and now all women are like her. But what about the two people in the front that said they would love to take you out? You're not focusing on those, you're focusing on the issue. And I don't focus, I'm too fear and all that. I get it. I used to operate in that space, but once I became aware that it's a choice, like literally it's a choice. Like you could choose, just like I choose to pick up my phone, I can choose to operate from a place of fear or operate from a place of love and acceptance. It don't resonate with me no more. That frequency of victimhood, and I used to do it until I realized, like, bro, why do I keep telling this same old story? It
felt good. It felt good to feel. It's weird. It's the creepiest, cringiest, coolest thing I've ever experienced. It sucks because I like it too. It feels good to complain. It feels really, really good to be angry and to like get it out. Rawr. What? Man, you get a surge of power. You get this surge of, did I say power? Oh, I'm feeling it now. I can't wait to get angry. I can't wait till next time I get angry. I'm going to that bitch.
Hey, I get that for you. For me, I'm just I remember I kept telling the story, like, women always cut me off. I kept telling it so much to where I started to believe it. And then I realized, like, bro, this person ain't cut you off. This person ain't cut you off. This person ain't cut you off. You got two people who did, and they really didn't cut you off. They just moved on with their life. It had nothing to do with you. And you're trying to make, oh, they cut me off. And then I'm telling this person. And I kept saying that story so much to where it's like, bro, when was the last time a woman cut me off? That's been 6 years ago. And she ain't cut. Why am I still telling this same story? Because it just validated the story of me not being enough.
Yeah, that I cannot do, because now I would have stayed in that energy space for too long. You know, I do have a cutoff period. I got like, if all things go well, from start to finish, or when I say start, meaning annoyed, because I can feel I can feel the annoyance
it's rising,
change in the chemistry,
and
it's like, oh boy, I hope it stops here. All right, girl, you got charged. Wish I had charged to beat their ass, but they just don't listen. But they grown folks like me. But if all things go well, from annoyance to, let's even go as far as rage. If all things go well, that process will last for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, your process only lasts 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you the reality of it. The emotional wave literally only lasts 90 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm milking it.
After 90 seconds, you're in the story, a story.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
milking that story continuously.
Well, not even milking the story continuously. It's not a continuous thing. You see, because I know better. I should be doing differently.
Mhm.
In that it shouldn't last me 5 minutes.
Mhm.
I shouldn't even go there at all.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what I know.
Mhm.
Now, by the time it's like past anger, or
Mhm.
should I say when it hits anger, I know too then what's coming next, which is the story.
100%.
You know what I mean? So me, it's like I'm milking the process, but not milking the story. I'm
Mhm.
allowing it to prolong itself. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to relate with somebody who stays angry for 5 minutes and they want to know how to stay angry for only 3 minutes, and I got to get to 3 minutes. I can help them get to from 5 to 3. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I am very self-aware, and I am okay when I get angry. I am okay when I blow up because I realize I'm having my own human experience about some
Mhm.
external stimuli that I thought should have been different because I'm me.
Yeah, and I know better. It's one of those things where, man, once I became as aware as I am, I realized like, damn, I really want to sometimes not be so aware, but I can't. It's almost like learning the truth about Santa Claus. It's like, yeah, Santa Claus is not real, but some days I want to believe he is real, and it's like there's still times
Yeah.
where I can have that human experience to where the last time I actually allowed myself to go there, it was like I just reacted, and then I'm like, bro, why are you reacting that way? I couldn't even say like, what you got going? Why are you trying to make this person wrong? Why are you trying to make this person responsible for how you feel based on you being triggered? You know that's not on her. Like what you got? Like
That conviction boy be kicking me in the
it's like
backside.
I'll check me before I ever put my energy in checking you. It
Oh,
don't make sense.
definitely.
Why am I checking you? What you're not responsible for how I feel. Like what?
You
But
will never have that charge over me. You will never, ever, ever, ever. If I am upset, you best believe your girl said, I want to experience myself as upset. And I
yeah.
did. You understand? But I will never make anyone the cause of anything that has to do with me and my internal.
100%. That's how I am. Like, I can't give you that power. People like, I'm sorry, I'm annoying you, and they're like, I'm like, you annoying me. You don't have to.
I'm
Don't
like, oh,
flatter
you
yourself.
feel like you
Don't
arrogant
flatter
bitch?
yourself.
You
You don't have
arrogant
that much
little
power to annoy
bastard.
me.
What makes you think you got that power? Go sit out in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, nice try. You can annoy me.
You can't see me.
You're not that important to do
Not even
that.
that you don't have
That
that.
power. You're not that powerful.
You don't even have the capacity. You don't have the ability. Because if you did, trust me, I would have used it on you first, and you would have been happier.
100%. 100%. It's one of those things like, yeah, I can't. As much as times I want to be the victim to life, it's just like, bruh, you floating. Stop acting like you drowning. What you got going on? Stand up. Like I just want to. Sometimes I want to drown too. I want to pretend I'm drowning in the water too, like everybody else. I want to be victims too, and it's just like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's like Najee, it's 3 feet deep.
Yeah,
Just stand up.
stand up. You just
And you splashing sitting down.
help me,
Help me.
help me. It's just like, yeah, you can't help me. Let me stop playing. Let me just stand up. Like, yeah, it's phony. It's not worth it.
Yeah, but one thing I love about relationships is that it gives me something to talk about. Because I sure as hell ain't talk about politics, and I really don't like talking about religion. What else is
Relationships.
there?
Hey, I love them, bro. Relationships is my go-to because it's the life. Everything is governed by relationships. Like
And the
literally.
relationship that you have with yourself first. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Professor Nachi. Thank you, thank you.
That's the only relationship we're actually in. Is the relationship we have
Relationship
with
we have with
ourselves.
ourselves, yeah.
Everything else is just a perception or a perspective of it or a reflection of it. Like it's
Yep.
we don't get that though. We don't get how powerful we really are once you really learn to just embrace you.
Naj,
Yeah.
I remember the first moment when it really clicked, right? That, wait a minute. I'm in this world by myself
Came in this world by yourself too.
with a reality full of people that I make up. So I make them up in my head by the stories I tell myself about them. And the stories that I tell myself about them will cause a rise in feeling in me, which will then turn into an emotion. And I'm going to be pissed the hell off, and I can't punch anybody in the throat without getting arrested. You know, I said, well, I'm going to think something nice. This is before I became kind, right? I'm going to think something nice about everybody I come across today. And I want to see what happens. And holy crap, it was a wrap after that. I went from nice to being kind.
Period. See, that's why you would never have a VIP section in hell, because you're just amazing.
I would go because I have questions for the devil. But I wouldn't be a resident there. Did I tell you about the dream I had? About the zombies? Oh my God. So I had a dream that it was like during the apocalypse, right? And there were zombies all over the planet. And it was my husband and I, and we were in this building. Now it looked like either an abandoned school or an abandoned hospital, but it was that type of setup, right? So now we're running, looking for the exit. And he's like, "Come on, babe, you gotta go. We gotta make it." I'm like, "I'm coming. I'm with you. I'm running your tail." You know, in my dream, I'm fast. I can breathe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I'm fit. So I'm like, and then I had an idea. This would be the only time I would have to ask the zombies questions. So I stopped running. And I turned back to go back to the zombies. So my husband was like, "Nathaniel, what are you doing?" I'm like, "No, you can go ahead. I don't want to miss this opportunity. I got questions. I want to know, like, do they feel like a heartbeat? Like, how do they think?" And like, I just want to talk to them. And he scooped me up over his shoulders and we ran out. And I was hitting him in the back. "You're messing it up. You're messing it up."
Hey, shout out to your husband in the dream.
I talk too damn much.
for being aware. It's almost like I want to talk to an animal that has rabies. Hold on.
Yeah, like, how does the rabies feel in your body?
Feel when you just like, well, then when you hear the heartbeat, like, how does that?
And look, here go my dumb ass. I can see that.
That makes sense. I never thought of it from that perspective. You're just like, oh,
really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Okay,
I gotta go be afraid again now.
Yeah.
Let me go run.
It's like, you're gonna be a head start right now. I'm just like, bro.
Like, good looking. Call me. But yeah, I really turned back to because I really had questions.
Yeah,
I'm like, I really do. I wanted to know how it felt to be a zombie.
Well, you know the best way to find out how it felt?
No, I did. I asked the question. That was my best way. Thank you.
No,
I don't gotta be one. I don't gotta be one. You think I don't know how you think, Najee? I've been knowing you since 2021, bro.
Hey, the best teacher's experience. You gotta experience it.
I did. I experienced myself asking those questions. I got an imagination. I know how to experience vicariously through others. I ain't got to smoke crack to know what it's like to be a crackhead, broke in jail and always thinking. I don't need that. You know what I mean? Yeah, paranoid and jittery. Like I can see. So yeah, I don't need to turn into a zombie to know how it feels to be a zombie. I'll take their word for it.
Like, yep, I know exactly what you mean. Yep.
I get it. Yep. I thought that too. Yep, I thought that too.
We were on the same frequency. I thought you felt like that. Just confirmation. You just confirmed it.
And then my behind be like, oh.
Hey, that reminds
and he'll be like, what?
That remind me. That's funny. That remind me of what's it? Finding Nemo with Dory speaking whale.
That was hilarious. Oh my god, I gotta watch that movie again.
You got to do it not being sober though.
That's the only thing I ever am is sober. Looking for the lightning.
My camera froze.
Yeah, right. You might have thought your eyes would like.
My eyes wasn't blinking. My mouth wasn't making noise. I'm like,
no, but you were like this.
Camera has froze. My camera is frozen.
Right. What time is it? We did good. We did very
Yeah,
good.
because it's hey, you know, this is like a normal conversation. This is like a just on the phone type of thing. Like y'all got to. I really wish y'all would have engaged, but I appreciate all the folks who did write and comment and engage, and I trust that y'all enjoyed the show. It's been it's consistently people's watching, so it's like, hey, I appreciate all those who tuned in and still watching. The show wasn't the same, but it was different. But it was different the way it was meant. So it was an amazing show per usual.
Man, if I could just put you in my pocket like a recorder, boy, man, I have to take out a warranty on you. I have to take an idea. Girl, no matter what you did in the past, right now, you learn how to do it differently. You're doing fine. Just keep on
You
going.
better, hey, no losses, only lessons. We only learn. People like, I made a mistake. I'm like, did you learn from it? It's like, yeah, then it wasn't a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake.
It was a lesson. That's it. But man,
Yeah.
people, man. So this was we missed Twan. Prayers up to his family again.
Definitely.
Emergency and whatnot, and look forward to seeing him back because it makes sense why Twan is. It makes the show that much more.
I'm trying not to calm down. I'm giving myself 4 calm downs on Wednesday night. So I gotta.
That's funny.
I've already used 3, so it's like, no, I can't. Have a carry over to next week. But I got 1.
I got 2 more. I did it one time yesterday, so I got 3 more. Carry the 2, add the 1. Okay, yeah, we good. We got enough.
Did you just say carry the 2 and add the 1? Regular math. I love it.
Simple. I told you, I'm simple. I'm the simplest person you'll ever meet. I'm so simple.
It has nothing to do with you being simple. It's about the math curriculum nowadays. It's
calculus.
No. I'm talking about the way that they even do addition.
It's different.
And multiple. Oh, you don't got no kids. That's why you don't know.
Yeah, I ain't been to school. How old am I? It's been 12. Damn, it's been 12 years since I've been in school. I feel so young.
You are. Yeah. I know with my daughters, I never felt so dumb with a college degree before. Oh, wait, listen. Your teacher wants the right answer. I'm gonna show you how to do it my way. That's
I graduated, so yeah. This is your teacher don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, I didn't say that. I was like, that's all I got. What? My way, you get the right answer. All this
extraness that they put, bro. Yeah,
I'm good. Yeah. So, but in any case, what time is it?
Game time. 10:30 out there.
Are you barking?
Game. You know what time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time.
Why would I know that?
Play ball. Sports.
Why would I know that?
Because
I am a girl, Craig.
You didn't go to none of the games. You ain't never heard what time is it? Game in the middle of this. I don't know what you did in college. You must have just went to school. You didn't go to no football games. No, okay, that makes sense.
I hung out with the security guards and harassed the people.
Why am I not surprised?
You really shouldn't be.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
You really and plus because I was interning with the Department of Corrections, right?
Oh, damn.
With the juvenile division. Because I was working with the at-risk youth population, so I had my Department of Corrections ID because I had to wear that, and so people thought that I was like Popo, So I didn't tell them they were wrong.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to agree or disagree with them. And then if you think that's what I am, then so be it. That's what I am. I'm just not going to tell you I'm not.
That's what you want me to be. That's the role I'll play for you today.
Exactly.
And they will come and ask me directions and stuff, and I'll give it to them and stuff like that. And by dinner time, I would tell one of them, one of y'all buy me lunch because I ain't getting none of your paychecks, and I did a lot of your work today.
Great point.
Yep. I was a hustler for food all through college, all through high school.
Man, people don't understand that college. It's a.
I wasn't struggling. I was just greedy.
Oh, never mind. I know for me in college, food was like it was one of those things where it's like practice. You got practice all day, then they barely get. It's just like
I don't know. I had time for food. And I got cool with the people in the cafeteria, so I always got my food saved.
Oh damn, you were a smart one. You was on it.
Of course.
You were on it for sure.
Yeah, you befriend the bully, you befriend the cooks, you befriend the people that are useful. But you also got to provide value. So I provided comedy.
Always got to have the value. You always.
I made them laugh. That was it. That's all they wanted.
That was it. Everybody love a good laugh because it, that dopamine, that exciting, that
takes away the tension.
Big facts.
Makes your face feel more relaxed.
Yep, you smiling. Your what is the serotonin or the dopamine levels increase because the smile means you don't smile when you're experiencing pleasure. I mean, sadness, you smile when you're experiencing pleasure. So it's like, oh, you're smiling. So that's good.
Yeah.
You were on it.
Yep. Yep, but I'm about to be on something else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know I had to get in it before you did. That was my goal today, to be like, let me let you go first.
You beat me too. I'll be chilling. Wednesday, I learned to schedule everything. Run all my errands before.
Okay. All right, that's smart. Same here. Cook dinner before. Make sure.
Hey, you ain't left to go eat. You must have. Did you eat already?
I did because
I did too. I had my. I ate my. See, I was on.
See, we on it today. We on it.
The only thing I didn't have I was sober.
Well, since I'm always sober, it's all good here.
Make sure if it ain't hit over there, make sure I don't come over here.
I know a guy who got hit by lightning twice in the same spot. I was like, the universe just hates you.
Hey, you need to go to the lottery, go play the lottery or something. If you're doing twice in the same spot, that lightning, that's one of his exes who had an agenda, agenda against him. He's about to, you hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you back with this.
Nah, that's just the universe that ain't like him. The universe was like
twice.
I think it was like a week apart or 2 weeks apart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, you better need to take a different route to the bus stop.
Oh, yeah. Why would you be in the same spot that you got hit?
Because he's walking to the bus stop.
No, I'll be walking across the street or walking back. I'll do something differently.
Well, I would have done the same thing he did because what they say. Like, what are the odds? Right.
One time. So I get it.
Yeah.
That statistic wasn't meant for him because clearly
he was Oh well. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm sure lightning didn't hit him a third time. You can't be that lucky. I mean, unlucky. I keep forgetting who I'm talking to. He can't be unlucky. That unlucky. But yes, this week was pretty chill. It was relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Next week we're gonna go back to our shenanigans and
absolutely
our unruly self. And I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
We got always options. We could do the same topic just to hear Twan's have it in the beginning, just to hear what Twan said.
Maybe you know what? Not the ones with the bad intention.
Not that one. The video with the husband. Yes.
We gonna see that one for Twan. You know what? I'm gonna make questions just for Twan.
That one will be perfect. Man.
That's what I said, just because of Twan. But we gotta all answer it. But yeah, I'm gonna annoy the hell out of him. He's gonna be so frazzled. You know what, Trinity? You starting something here with these questions. You knew what you were doing, Trinity, when you wrote down these questions. Don't act like you don't know that I know. What you doing? He be scolding me, he be.
Yeah, he be. That's so funny.
You know, I'd be like,
sorry. Okay, you're right. You're right.
my bad.
But you gonna punch me too?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but it'll be back to normal on Wednesday.
Yeah.
He'll have his huggy juice. You'll have whatever.
My Zy capsule, my herb, my flower, my medicine, my medicinal medicine that helps me.
And I'll have my cup of milk.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like father, like daughter.
Not really, because I can't drink milk. So if it look white, I'm lying.
Oh, that's funny.
It's coconut juice, baby.
Okay.
No,
Hey, coconut milk. You can always drink coconut milk.
Of course I can. I do.
I
make it in my rice.
Oh yeah, you are from
Jamaica, West Indies.
Jamaica.
I'm not from there.
Or your family's
from there. I'm from right here, so.
Look at that accent. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, how am I not supposed to have one? I mean, first American born. Like, that's all they talking around me. And it's like, I got to know what they talking about.
To be able to understand them.
Yeah. Sometimes they may say a few words. And I'm like, you are so lucky. I have no clue what you're saying. But I'm going to Google it. Because I know what it sounded like. And I'm coming back.
The tone, the energy behind what you were saying. Yeah.
Got me questioning here. Was that for my best interest?
Selfless or selfish? Was it selfishness or selflessness?
Well, you know me, I tell people to be selfish.
Hey, 100%. Put yourself first at all times. Except
be yourself at all times.
That's well, I like that. Be
because
yourself.
Think about it. When something is a bluish in color, isn't that being blue? Being in a state of blueness?
But who is the you that is yourself?
Man, I ain't going there with you. Nope. I rebuke that trap. That's something I would have did. Buddy, I ain't tired yet. No, sorry, Bob. That would have been like another 2-hour conversation.
Big facts.
Y'all be trying to trick your girl. Why y'all be trying to trick me?
I just want to see if sometimes you might just be froggy and want to leap in the trap. So I just want to see if she gonna be froggy and leap, or she gonna realize this is a trap and avoid it.
I'll take a void for $2. Thank you, Sammy.
There you go. Now I see she avoiding it today, but next week she might not. So I can always do it again. I'm
gonna have to avoid it next week because Twan is gonna be there.
Oh, yeah. Good luck at trying to. You say four cam downs. 4 cam downs.
Oh, that was tonight. That was old stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do that. He's gonna go crazy.
Trinity.
Yeah. He gets on me because I'm cammed up and my facial expressions triggers him. I cam down, he gets triggered. Why you gotta cam down? It's like,
That's funny.
It's like, oh Lord, let me just cam down. Yeah, let me turn my camera off. Ooh, give him some kind of peace. But it has really, truly been real. It's been fun. It's like old times.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? Back in the Let's Talk days. Let's Talk with Trinity and Najee.
Great times.
That was pretty cool. Yes. But we gonna end this live. I'm gonna have our boy Najee bring us out.
Oh yeah, I got y'all. So shout out to everybody who was on the live. Shout out to all the people who commented. Shout out to everybody who watched. Shout out to the people who didn't watch. We appreciate all y'all. Honestly, thank y'all for being here. The show wouldn't be the same without y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for being a part of this. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. As always, follow me on _Najee27 on IG. And you can follow me on TikTok at Healing with Najee and on Facebook with Healing with Najee as well. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Not on TikTok?
Oh, TikTok Healing with Najee. I thought I said that. I thought
I don't know.
First. TikTok Healing with Najee, Facebook Healing with Najee, Instagram _Najee27 because Instagram I be doing the healing, but I just be going in sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. So go on to like people like you got a card. I'm like, well, I want to give them my Instagram. Just follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook, where it's more Healing with Najee versus my Instagram. So yeah, if you want to see me more Najee on Instagram _Najee27, but on all the other platforms, Healing with Najee. And yeah, shout out to Trinity. Shout out to Twan for being here. Again, prayers up to his family and whatnot. But yeah. That's me.
Yep. And if you want to catch me, you better catch me on Wednesdays nights right up in here in the comment section. All right? That's where you can catch your girl. Right here. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up, share the live, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content that we will be putting up throughout the rest of our lives, because this is all we do all day. We just sit and we just wait for every Wednesday to come. That's it. We don't eat, we don't sleep, we don't do nothing.
That's crazy. Because I thought I was the only one who did that. I didn't know you did that too. We really like it.
Yeah, man. Eye to eye. We lie to lie. I mean, eye to eye. With that being said, love and light, stay magically delicious as we remain spiritually defined. Later.